And we are live. Everything go. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Doing vetoes?
Yep. Yeah, I gotta determine which match I'm going to be casting. Okay, let's see. I think match. I think I'll go with Trumpet versus Trevor Vissers. Just to get in here. Okay. Well, Vissers gonna be late. I guess I'll just Alright. For Kitty now. Oh, is he not in the chat? Oh. Yeah, I have him on this, so I'll sort it out. Yeah. Oh, did I get things mixed up? But he's not playing versus Kitty Stalker. I'm not sure what you're talking about. We've got.
Oh, dead. Really?
Alright, so I think we've got match. We're casting Kitty Stalker versus her. I'm gonna have some basis. I need to get my relay out. Yes, we will be. Oh, whoops. Not what I meant. This information filled out. All stuff I'm supposed to have figured out before it's visible, but oh well. Yep. Neat. Sort of. Right. Oh well. Alright, looks like map vetoes are underway. I think Wade still hasn't shown up yet in the game right now. Yeah, I think so.
Alright, Ramil doesn't want Automaton.
I'll get his profile link. And I'll send it to you.
By veto, now veto to come.
Pretty sure bracket's live. I pressed start on the tourney, so. There you go. Okay, we're starting now. Unfortunately, since we're using an extension mod, it's impossible to use game heart now anyways. Unless I were to somehow integrate it in my mod. That's a little annoying, but it would be nice to have game heart, but not the end of the world. Oh, real quick, I actually forgot. Where now? That. There we go. Already said they're ready. Go. Go.
Hey John, look.
Oh, I was typing it, but too late. Just tell him that the bracket was probably finalized just as he joined. Well, actually, I can message him. But never mind. Alrighty. Game? Go. In the bottom right corner. have Dead player. That's the wrong hotkey. There we go. And in top left, have player, third player. Okay, okay. Alrighty, nothing crazy going on. Looks like they're just gonna quick outfits. Oh, I thought I fixed that, but look at that. And okay, no, this is not looking so standard anymore. Reaper is going for second Zaya Den for expansion, which is not most macro-y kind of build. Oh, and he's also got a feeding pool block there, so preventing Stalker from expanding. Quite disruptive play. And forced to expand over here. It's third base position. He does start his expansion, so this isn't completely all in, but I got some things I need to take care of. Like somebody's getting subbed. Steven. I'm not sure I remember this guy, but he seems to know me. That's cool, I guess. Alright, so Kitty Stalker, the feeding pool was cancelled, and he's setting up in his natural. And Reaper, he's just continuing to build up a bit of Zaidling army here. He maybe has missed his window. I think that Kitty Stalker can pretty realistically make enough Zerglings to fight this off. In fact, he's actually making quite a lot on his own and just across the map. That might be a bit difficult for Reaper to take care of. Oh, some of these lings running into the Reaper's Zaidlings, and they're just wasted. Lings coming into the natural, gonna get one worker, at least, and probably more. Yeah, this ought to be 2 or 3, but these pools, they're putting these scavengers back up to health. Oh, we got some action going on in here. Lots of Zaidlings here, way too many for what Kitty Stalker currently has. Steve wasn't quite finished.
Going.
I'm not sure he has anything he can respond to this with. He's got lots of Zerglings in production, but it's late. Taking a lot of economic damage. But I think he will be able to clear out these Zaidlings, but not before quite a lot of damage. On the other side of the map, though, since that was going on at the same time, I'm not entirely sure how much. I can imagine quite as much. Certainly, the supply counter would tell us the story. Reaper is way ahead in workers, quite elite. But Kitty Stalker is counterattacking with Zaidlings. Zaidlings aren't the bestest of them, so we'll see. But I think that they could hold. Oh, no dash, but he's still gonna be able to send that off. Dash would have really helped him or hold that. Building a safety bio pit that could help with any possible future attacks from Bigling. So I think they're just both going to stabilize here. Kitty Stalker is kind of catching up on workers, and I don't foresee that he's going to die to the push just yet, but it may come to that. Reaper is now taking up avian nests, which will allow him to make air unit. We'll see what exactly he makes. I'm gonna say probably assailant. They're good for clearing out workers if fence nearby. But since he's getting 2 of them, we may see something else. Okay, it is raptors. They are quite fast, so he could just be looking to just kind of poke and prod, just kind of see if he can get any damage done. Stalker may not be able to have his units in position every instance it should. City Stalker is not quite caught up in workers, but he's not too terribly behind, but it's still pretty dire for him. And so far all he's got is Grizzling, although he does now have a Kindling Nest and a Spire on the way. Duelists might okay against the Raptors, but if the Raptors outnumber them too heavily, not build effectively. And he's already getting his first worker kills here. He's got 3 already. And if there's no spores, he's just, roaming down this worker line. Wreak havoc. Gonna cancel that spore colony. And there's nothing to defend his mirror line. City Stalker is just hemorrhaging workers. No. He's building spores in his other mineral lines, so we should be able to keep them secure. But losing a lot of those workers at the 3rd is massive, massive loss. Fire just finished, so he may be able to build Mutalisks, but he doesn't have enough minerals to really get a good amount right now. Losing all the queens, losing quite a lot of his potential production as well. There we go. Forgot about this trick. He can outrange these spore colonies. Tractors. City Stalker apart and getting as much as he can. I believe he has more raptors on the way. He's picking off overlords now too. Oh, and he's got a position on the spire here. That's really, really devastating if that spire goes down. It's the only answer Fucker has right now. Mainland. I'm not really sure that's what King Stalker is right now. He might even do some kind of counterattack. But without any kind of anti-air support, they would just probably all get picked off before they did much on the other side of the map. Appears to kind of have this base locked down for the moment. The spores are so effective against anything biological. Kind of they zone out these raptors well, but he doesn't quite have full coverage in this particular stand. He's being forced to, I guess, not cancel. It's just going to get killed. Quite unfortunate for King Stalker. He's splitting off the raptors. Oh, the Mutalisks went to the base, but there's a whole other army sitting there waiting for him. Quite a lot more raptors. Goodness. Pulling back his back fort, going for the kill. I don't see that there's much that King Stalker time really counter this massive number of raptors. Is that at least 20 of them. 28. There may still be some on the other side of the map. And now this hatchery is going to go down. That is massive. He's already in quite a dire economics. And That's just gonna make it worse. All the mainlands and the Brooklyn researchers, no cover, they're just getting right. It looks like he's gonna try for a counterattack. Lots of Aidlings here. I think Reaper has his base pretty locked down. And yes, Kitty Stalker does decide to pull back. I think that. And we're continuing to have trouble with these Raptors. So many of them, it's practically impossible to counter at this point. Type of economy Kitty Stalker has. And that's game. GG. First game goes to Reaper. Okay, graphics here. There we go, 1-0 in favor of Reaper. One more game. Not best. Oh, volumes bounced. There we go. Alright. For a moment. Alright, we're loading up into the next game. We'll be switching over to that in a moment. And we're going to be playing on the map Automaton. Next part of the match. Let me get the play switched. Here we go. In the top right side of the map, got Dead Player Reaper up 1-0 in this match. The bottom left map got the Zerg player Kitty Stalker. How did I? Well, okay, we'll see what I decided to go for this time. Oh, got something going on here. No, is that? Okay. 4 scavengers heading to the other side of the map. I think we're seeing. Stalker goes for a hatch first. That might have a bit of trouble defending this. I'm gonna guess that we got proxy Zaydens here, but Kitty Stalker, he's gonna scout this. He's got full vision. This might be disastrous. We're gonna have to see how Stalker just react. I think the proper reaction here would be to pull a few workers to try to cancel these Zaydens. Doesn't it? That's what he's doing. He's just okay. He's pulling now. It's a bit late, but that's late than ever, unless he gets there today, which is better than ever. But got a pool on the way. He may be able to cancel one of these dens. Now he's pressuring 2 of them. Now he's pressuring all of them. This is actually potentially very disastrous for Reaper here. I think they're all gonna get canceled. This is, oh my goodness. He's just got buildings here, and there's nothing he can do with them. He's gonna be forced to cancel them. And Kitty Soccer, this guy's just gonna transition out of this like normal. Reaper is responding by pulling even more scavengers. He's gonna try to force these to finish. Well, he had one extra over there. He finished one in production now. But the Zerglings, they're already here. I think that they'll potentially just be able to kill the Zaidlings as they come out, and they won't have much of a chance to do anything. But with these extra workers here, he may be able to kind of. Oh yeah, he's got an auto surround on that Zaidling. It did absolutely nothing, and he can just do the same for the next one, the next after that. This is absolutely disastrous for Reaper. He's got nothing he can do. He's just been surrounded. Anything that comes out of those eggs, he's just die and just tap out. So the match goes 1-1. That series has been tied up. Alright, so the series has been tied up 1-1. Takes it in the next one. Oh, Draz. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Bad night bot. Bad bot. Draz can do anything he wants here. Almost anything. Not everything, but. Loading into the next map in a moment. I'm played on Kairos Junction. Alright. Game. Go. Players. Pleasantries. Alright, in bottom right side of the map. In the top left. Third player, Stalker. Or Kitty Stalker, rather. And we'll see if Reaper tries that again. I might not if I were him.
Yeah.
After how well it worked last time, but nope.
What?
Here we go again. Don't succeed first, I guess we try again. Again, pulling 4 workers off of his line. Vents the proxy. Other side of the map, Kitty Stalker, like last time, being a hatch first. But in this case, he does not have the benefit of having scouted the proxy. This time it's actually 4 Zaydens right off the bat. Last time it was just 4 Zayden. We're gonna have to fight a lot. We've got one scavenger. Got one. Pool is on the way. But we're gonna have to see if he can pull off a defense here. Quite a lot. It's coming his way. Short little while. Oh, top it all off, he's proxying a feed pool. Essentially, Daedling, Sealing in the attack. So, wow. We're gonna have to see how well that works out. I think it could be quite effective. Especially after they got buffed. Yeah, Kitty Stalker ought to know something weird's going on here. Now a Vile Pit. I'm just working. Tried to pull off, but it was too late. He probably ought to know that he's gonna have. Oh no, he's got more drones on the way. Now here comes a great big cloth of Daedling. I'm not really sure there's anything Kitty Stalker can do. He's just gonna lose this queen. Quite unfortunate. He has one more queen up here and several more Zerglings. But 4 Zaidlings, if they micro correctly, especially along with that feeding pool, I don't really foresee that they can really get. I don't really end this. The queen goes down again, and he's only got a couple Zerglings. Trying to put down a roach one, but I think it's too late. I have to pull the workers. But I'm massacred. Yeah, that's it. GG. It's 2-1. Let's see, I hope I only just switched to that. I don't recall doing it consciously, but I did. I hope it was not visible the whole time. Alright, I'm gonna have to bracket real quick. What matches are available? Nobody else has reported any scores just yet, so maybe nobody's finished their matches. I'm gonna see. The Reaper advances into the round of 4. It's going to be either Trumpet or whoever it was that was subbing Mr. That's what was happening. One of them two will be his opponent in the round of 4. On the other side of the bracket, I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, looks like we've barely missed a window here. Might just have to wait a while for the round of 4 to get warmed up. Oh, it happened again. Oh my. Aren't you, Nightbot? What are you doing? Nightbot. Teeny. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna look at this here. I need to put Nightbot in timeout or something. He's just banning everybody. Oh, I can check the logs. I can see what you said. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think I disabled the thing where it scans you for typing in all caps. So, able to couple the things in
John,
here.
Rimley beat me. Rounds.
2-0? Okay. Alright, we got an update. Scion versus Triton O. So we got the another semi-finalist on the other side of the bracket. Still have 2 matches in the round of 8 we're working on finished up. See how it'd be. Got a for our announce it. Basically get finished up. Trumpet still in his match. Fortunate because I came out before they started. So I'm not gonna wait. Guess we'll just have to sit tight. Oh, I should probably switch off. Oh. I am 17. Asked. Your Helm Scott. Well, there you go, Jazz. You got it. You got all caps. Happy? Worthy of celebration. I think both the other matches are currently in their last game. I think they might have both went 1-1 thus far. Either that or they're kind of long games. Then again, the match which I just casted was actually kind of short, considering there's a couple proxies, both of which are over pretty quickly. So slightly unfortunate, so we have lots of downtime. But you know, it's fine because we can talk about how all caps is great.
There you go, Bear. Section Q. Oh, Ben. Oh, Ben.
You guys didn't know a couple of the predators in interaction with feathers were just across from me in the same rim. You guys haven't been cheating, have you? Well, we haven't been casting any games this finish.
I will have a couple of this. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's my pleasure, dude. I mean, pretty cool to see my mod getting played by someone other than me and the AI. Because that's who I get to play with all the time. Or at least it used to be time. But ever since the FXB boys kind of took it on as like their thing, whatever you want to call it, then I've been able to actually pretty consistently have people to play with rather than playing with boring AI all day. Well, not all day. Gosh, dang, it's taking a while. And stuff. Oh, it's almost making me wish I had just asked him to leave. Asked him. Wow, we're only 2 minutes in.
Hey.
Oh, it looks like somebody's game is finished. So, find out if that means the match is finished or if it's game within the match. We'll see. Take the packet real quick, see if anybody's reported anything. Okay, it looks like the match not finished yet, perhaps. Because they're still going with that.
Samantha, shut up. I have to give you anything.
Alright, we're in the next match. Ask what the score. Okay, so we're hopping in trumpet. Is even by the looks of it. He's playing Zayed. So we got Zayed versus Genetron.
What? Monster.
Alrighty. Him. In the bottom right corner, we have the Genetron
Robert.
player. Robert. And in let's see, top left, have the player. Mind if he just vomits over my shoulder?
Do that.
I was talking to my brother in case anybody was confused. Oh, okay, I didn't notice this before, but we have two scavengers, currently on the other side of the map. I'm not sure what the goal of this here is. Trying to grass? Is that the goal here? Sure, but oh, he loses one of the workers. I don't think that paid off at all. I think he was maybe expecting him to have his building here,
Done.
so that he would have prime time to kind of work before fence could be pulled. But since he was just doing his wall right here, that kind of messed that up.
Setting Evan 1, 2-1.
Yeah.
Got a report on Aid versus Farrar, one in favor of. So that means that our first semifinalist match Okay, we got some action here. The Daedling comes in, probably trying to kill the constructing worker here. But he doesn't get that. He gets another worker. Whether or not that paid off, I can't really say. Got a little bit of damage from fire. Okay, so we got a roamer and a couple more Zaydens on. So it looks like this could be somewhat aggressive, two-base kind of thing. Not really sure. I've never seen Stephen play before, so I really have no idea what. Everybody else, I kind of have an idea of what their playstyles are, but I've never seen Stephen play that I can recall, so a little bit of a surprise for me what he comes up with. Thus far, though, he's making quite a lot of roamers. On the other side of the map, Trumpet is using reinforced plating, the health upgrade for his full tank units here.
Blitzers.
Yes, blitzers. I totally did not know that. Sure, out with that. Okay. Also, an outfitting station on the way. We could see processing drone, which are scouting. Meanwhile, the roamers are coming across the map. He's being scoured to kind of get an idea of what. And I don't really think he can engage this, so he's going to back off. Getting a third base in the meantime. So I guess the thing about predicting a base kind of thing is longer true. Trumpet is currently pushing across the map with the blitzers here, and he's currently just walking past roamers, Stevens, which is sitting across the map. So it's gonna be a bit awkward. He's probably gonna come in here, probably cancel this third base. Stevens not gonna have anything full to in order to be able to actually defend this. But at the same time, he's attacking the Trumpet, and he could potentially kill a lot of workers. Currently, we have this is the part where we're looking at game card, but that had to have been at least 6 workers perhaps. The third base did get cancelled on the other side of the map, but Trumpet is pulling his blitzers over their back. Steven is continuing to deal massive economic damage to roamers. So good. And they can kind of hold their own against blitzers, but they're just not. They do get taken out, but Trumpet took absolute massive economic damage. Only at 22 workers compared to 38. He doesn't even really need a third base at this point. And I feel like he's actually pretty safe right now from any kind of counterattack. He has bile pits and blitzers. They can't really. I could see maybe he has enough time. He can use the over the supercharge on the blitzers to kind of maybe get some pop shots off on the bile pits and wait for the cooldown. But that would require him to have quite a lot of time, which I'm not sure that he has. There are currently roamers on the other side of the map as well, heading to the natural. You can see on the mini-map. And that could also potentially more massive atomic damage. Blitzers at the same time over here are okay, they're just chilling. And he's doing a mass repair on this blitzer here, and it's working so far. Steven's retargeting the mules to get more damage done, and he's been quite successful with that. After having kind of perhaps wrong choice of focusing on the blitzer while it was being mass repaired, but he still managed to do quite a lot of damage with that attack. Blitzers are being pulled back from the other side of the map. Decided that it'd be a futile effort to try to get past the wall of bile pit. But perhaps he's gonna gather his fortunes a bit and try again. So far, I'm not liking Trump's. once again cancels the third base. So he's got that at least, but at the same time, he doesn't have his own. So I guess it's perhaps just playing, perhaps inevitable. These roamers, they're just so quick. He's gonna be able to chase these blitzers. Okay, he's got enough reinforcements here. I think he can keep the take on those. Take a straight up fight, but even pulls back, not overextending. Try to make sure that he can secure his own third base. So adding on Zaidlings, also getting more health, good one to have. The other side of the map, Trumpet is continuing to mass blitzers, and he's currently supply blocked. He's kind of caught up in workers, although his third base is still going to be quite a lot later. Using these processing to kind of keep an eye on Steve's army, or at least he has been. Definitely. He scouted a bunch of this stuff in here. He knows exactly how much production he's dealing with. He's the tech there. Also, just now checking out this. He has to pull back. I guess actually he didn't have to pull back the Zaidlings. He's going around on the other side with all these blitzers. Curious to see after getting use the supercharge. It's a little bit awkward. He pulls back barely before he cool. He lost a blitzer. He didn't get anything in return, so pretty good for him. Steven is continuing to amass a Den-centric army, but at the same time, he has also added on some avian raptors. We saw that they did pretty well against Kitty Stalker for worker harassment. So, we'll see what he can get done with these. From splitting up his army, he's got one on the top side and another on the bottom side. But Steven's army is pretty big. I am not sure how Trumpet can defend this. Got these guys, he's pulling them, so he could potentially have a surround. But it's a bit of an awkward position where Trumpet got the building kind of in the way. But we'll see if he can pull this off. Oh, man. There's still plenty of roamers left. They can get in here and they can kill lots of workers. I think Trumpet's going to defend for now, but once again, he's going to take one economic. He even did pull back these Phasmas. Did not lose them. Good thing to keep. Rather expensive on the gas. Got a great big run by force of Kidling. Could potentially come in here and pop this processing. They do not have piercing. They don't have their armor up, so would be better for that if that's what they have. But I guess he's just gonna here for the workers instead. Trumpet's forced to pull his workers off. He doesn't use that roll, but I don't think this will. Oh, he might actually lose this. If he keeps it. But so Trumpet is quite far behind in supply. And meanwhile he's been building up a force of raptors. So I'm gonna be curious to see how well these guys work. Blitzers, they can handle them, but they're kind of slow, so they'll probably just get out positioned. Once again, he's denying the mining on the computer. Maybe I should a little bit disruptive. And as I was doing that, I missed these raptors being natural. Now they're coming into the main and just havoc. Blitzers, they're just kind of slow. They can't really always be in position. Raptors. Same time as those raptors are in the game, there's massive ground armor. Trumpet's being forced to pull the noise, but oh, he gets hit by a massive staggering spell. Half of his defense got stunned. Even more. He hasn't been microing around that at all. And Steven, he's kind of being inefficient with his army here. Currently, he's got a lot of his units back in the structure instead of the army. I feel like that doesn't help him. But he does get pushed back, surprisingly enough. I would consider something off. But at the same time, he had to pull back the blitzers, which were defending against these raptors. They're back in the main and dealing more economic damage, killing lots of workers. Trumpet down to less than 30 workers. He does not have much of an economy behind this thing. It looks like he realizes that, and he knows that the only real chance to win is just push and see if he can scout the win. Raptors are continuing to deal damage. He has a few blitzers back at home that are kind of moving them away from that mill. On to the next. At the same time, oh, Steven has a whole bunch of assailants and he gets off these massive stabbing vials. Trumpet's not microing around those. His whole army disabled. Taps out. Steven takes the one. Already. Okay. That. Okay, so thus far, our race distribution. Let's see, I don't know what race Vermilion is playing, but we currently have 3 Theids in the semifinals. I'm not sure if we have a Genetron or not. We could just be seeing more Zayed versus Theyed. Alright, need to get the next match underway. Yep. Jump at the Genetron Hope. Rip. He fell. I'm not sure if we have any Genetron representation in the finals. Not sure what Vermilion can, so. Need to get
John, Vermilion plays A.
Okay, let me get this up. Up here. Great production value, guys. Core set. So starting. And we're currently in a round of 8. I mean round of 4, never mind. Here we go. Game is now starting. Start this match on Iris Junction. We have Zayed, even bottom, and we have the teal Zayed, Vermilion, top left side of the map. Most standard looking opening so far. And then got identical build orders so far. Both going for gas, so we'll probably be seeing roamers. Okay, we got a deviation here. Weight is going for 2 headbands, so we're probably looking at regression here. Million sending a scout, so we'll see if he manages to get that in. Going on here. Got roamers on the way from both players. Okay, Vermilion scout is coming in, so he's gonna see this. That's more roamers on the way. Interesting to see how Vermilion responds to it. Eating pools are pretty good for defensive advantage, but we're gonna have to see enough. Raven's also going to be managed behind this, not completely all in. Vermilion's building a feeding pool. Natural. That could help the defense. Yeah, we got 2 roamers coming across the map. Got their scour, just not missing it. Same time, looks like Vermilion's kind of posting his roamers out. He's got the cliff. That would be a good advantage for him. Oh no. Wade loses the first roamer. Comes at the cliff and being forced to run away. Trying to keep track of where it's at. You don't want to lose this roamer. But he's got a couple more roamers on the way. He should build that roamer as well. Million's building a safety biopit. You don't want any roamers. Oh, he kind of catches one roamer out of position there. Didn't quite kill it though. He's gonna get healed up by the beating. Alright, while all this is going on, Red and Naven are building up economy at home. They're on even workers right now. So overall, the game's still pretty good. Nothing Didn't get any real damage done with the double Zayden opening, but he still managed to keep up economically. Kind of like he's posing back here. He might snipes his Aidling there, but he loses a roamer, so not quite worth it. But yeah. Million currently has his Casualist and Tech, so he's gonna have a tech advantage for a bit here. Looks like Avon has gone biomass hatchery. Currently picking up the biomass cavern. This is like your, I guess, factory kind of tech level or products facility, if you will. Yeah, looks like that lag. But then Avon still got his army just sitting on the other side. A little bit risky. Considering if he doesn't, there were to be any kind of a blindsided him. But looks like he's just gonna pull back his army now. He realizes he's not gonna really get anything kind of aggressive. Pull back and make economy. See a couple of revilers here. Good, as they got covered. They can deal quite a lot of DPS. Vermilion has a Farian here, so it looks like he's going for a drop strategy. Eventually. Got 4 Zablings in there. I would think he's yeah. Smart. He switches them out for roamers. That'll be workers. And at the same time, he's going to see if he can pressure with these Zablings on the front. At the same time as Farian drops roamers in the back. But these Zablings here, they're just going to pull back. But at the same time, it has kind of pulled Avon's army out to the front. Now he's quite vulnerable to the roamer drop here. Already, we got lots of workers going down. At least 4, probably 5. Not at all ideal. Now, Avon's down 7 workers. Fortunately, he has units in position here, so Vermilion won't be able to tickle him third while it's still building. Risky move here, having these Aidlings go out to the front again. Roamers can outrun them, but not pursue. Well, these roamers do find their opening, although they're not using it to their full extent. They could have killed the worker, but they were just attacking the damage instead. And I guess he's just going to sack them. And also loses the Farian as well. That was ideal. Oh. Could have wasted potential there. Oh, but at the same time, the Zablings finally get their opening as well. Killed several workers, natural, and they're heading into the game. Gonna get one last roamer. Oh, man, got it. Yet another worker. Not at all good for even. But I think he could potentially just push across the map and he could fight. Looks like that's what he plans to do. But Naven also has a Farian. He might be looking to do a bit of multi-prong action. Million has spitters. A spitter. Sure. So okay, yeah, he does have more than one. We'll see if he manages to use those efficiently. He's kind of posing to make an attack here, although I'm still unsure where exactly he's attack. The Farian's getting in with these roamers here. They're not quite yet. Gets one worker, and at the same time he's pushing into the natural with his main army. And Vermilion kind of has an awkward situation here where he's stuff in between him and the drop. So the drop is doing quite a lot of damage. Ooh, Wade also uses the sacrificial mutation. The Milers are just kept alive by that. They managed to kill all of his forces. Looks like the roamers got taken. I didn't exactly what their kill count was, but I imagine it was quite effective. We've got a whole bunch of workers out here in Limbo. Oh, okay, yeah. This attack is going down. He does manage to pick off his skill though. Still didn't get ahead in workers, but that was. I'm not sure if that was completely good, but I don't think either. Okay, and tries to go back in, although it doesn't have anything behind it. I guess for a scout, perhaps. Million setting Zaidlings all over the place, so I don't think Vetenaven's gonna manage to pull any surprise attacks on. Not with any full skill attack. Now that things have settled down, they're both kind of just building up their armies. Million's getting nice 4th base now. And it kind of looks like Vetenaven's perhaps looking to pose in another attack. Perhaps. Pulling back. He's gonna try and see if he could drop. Good potential. Million's looking like he wants to attack now. Got a couple spitters and some revilers. Well, I'm not sure. Does indeed have the range up. Million also going for a drop. Zaidling. Oh, he's got a Zaidling here, kind of pulling the 4th there. Could get another one. And the 2 drops meet each other, and they both dropped at the same time. And it looks like Wade's coming out on top in this station. Got 2 left. Although he does not have. Yeah, on the way. I think the reason when Vetenaven won there is Dash. Dash is very cool because not only does it allow them to reposition it, it improves their attack speed for a short moment. So yeah, now we got Wade pushing in here, but there's just so many spitters. They're just lambasting the Myler army without the proper micro to dodge. He's kind of trying now, but he doesn't quite do it effectively enough. Got some friendly fire a little bit here. One of the spitters died as well. But overall, that was really not a successful attack. But in any case, Wade does retake somewhat an economy advantage. 4th is not just finished. So once he gets his workers distributed a bit, and he should have a fairly. He'll have slightly head. Well, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, he's got his 4th base pretty well established now. And while even adding Scorpilisks composition. Oh. Let's see how that works out. If Vermilion, his primary weapon in his composition now is the spitters. With their massive friendly fire damage that they can deal, if he doesn't micro quite right against the Scorpius, he could potentially deal quite a lot of damage to himself. A little run by here, but that's not going to get anywhere. Get crushed. He has another one on the other side of the map, though. Could get into the natural, perhaps. Got some roamers, looking like they're probably going to head over to the... There's also some Massilis. Not entirely sure if I like that decision, but we'll see how that works out. But we got two run-bys going on at the same time here. Got Zaylings in the natural and Lumbers parent. I would have really liked to see if that an Aven could hitters and use the friendly fire to it. That happened. And these millions getting the better result out of the run-by. Killed several workers by now. And at the same time, Millions moving his main army over to the fourth, and but an Aemon is completely out of position. He's gonna have no answer to it. He's gonna have to run these workers away or something, but in any case, he's almost certainly gonna lose that fourth base. And even potentially the third, although he's getting in position now. But I'd like to see him a little bit more comprehensive about what he's got a bunch of workers over here. Has spellcasters with technical energy. I mean, they could potentially turn the battle around in favor, but they're just sitting over there. We're gonna have to see how well this works out. There's a bunch of all these spitters, so many spitters. But the front line is falling. I think the million may have to come back. It depends on how well an Aven micro. Really, all that's left is these spitters, so it could potentially gotten them all, but these spitters are maybe a little bit too thick. They're just gonna kind of micro away from that. It could have potentially been very good for even if I capitalize on it. Oh, looks like somebody's perhaps having a problem here. Oh, I'm not sure if I got set not to be able to have any say about what happens with the game. Yeah, I said that, but I'm not entirely sure what it's... Find out. Both of their armies are kind of posing. I think he's kind of antsy. He kind of scouted the attack that was coming. These idlings out. That. Looks like we're gonna certainly have a great big meetup here. For Million's army is massive right now. He's got a whole bunch of massives, he's got lots of spitters, and I think he's pretty well set to take a massively successful fight here. Wade is kind of forced his back and kind of choking area, which I think seems quite advantageous. Million in case so many spitters. I don't remember how to zoom out. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Now they've kind of actually worked themselves into a bit of a base trade situation. They're both on each other's side of the map. And an Aven loses his fourth here. Vermillion's fourth inner line was also eradicated. They're both pushing into each other's natural, but I can only see the situation going in Vermillion's favor. Does not lie. God would say. Now the Vermillion, he's just gonna push into this main, he's gonna take out all of Wade's protection. And but an Aven, he's still trying to get back to natural. Battlefield is putting in quite a lot of work and he's got plenty of reinforcements in time. And an Aven has no answer. Massive army. At this point, an Aven has absolutely nothing in production. Dead. Game 1 goes to Vermillion. more. Porcupines. We got a lobbyist. Alrighty, we're in the next game now. In map King's Cove, got the Naven, the green Zayed player, bottom right side of the map. Rockies. Top left side of the map, million. Alright. There we go. Now I'm gonna take a moment and try to mess around with these hotkeys. How to anti-trick where you out further than you can.
Game paused.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. Oh my goodness. They called it they called it a game. Sorry. Oh god. Oh boy. Mashing the hotkeys over there. Daisies. Okay. Maybe I'll not hotkeys. Oh. Oh well. Okay. Better start paying attention here. Got some things going down. Okay. Got a proxy Zayden. Okay, we got 3 cents away here because it says there are 2. Oh, okay, well that one's already finished up. So we got 1 proxy, 2 of them are in the main. So could be slightly deceptive here. The amount of healing Neven's gonna have attack with. Meanwhile, Vermilion, I guess he's just not going to spend it. He's taking expansion. He's got. Now we got the Venenaven's roamers headed across the map. They can be joined by the roamers from this proxy. We could see that Vermilion. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, there you go. Pull back. you use the scour to figure out. Got stuff off the ramp. Okay, so Vermilion has 3 roamers himself. We're having a 4th roamer. Actually, now a 5th. Got a Naven, so he could potentially just kill off these roamers that Vermilion has. And Vermilion's pulling a couple workers here and they're going down. And all of his roamers have gone down as well. He has plenty of roamers left over. Vermilion just doesn't have much at all. The Bile Pit is getting too exposed. He's trying to defend this with all these scavengers, but scavengers they just do not do well against these roamers. The roamers are so quick. Julian has the roamer standby. Got one of those killed off. One left in his. We cleared out what's in his base, but there's still what's still coming. We got one here and we got there. Top quality, yeah. Got some stuff. Oh no, Vermilion has left some stuff, and it's not even building right now. He's building another battle pit while he's just got one that's still in progress. Shooting pool goes down, and now Automaton's just kind of working on taking down this scavenger. If I were him, I'd be capitalize the opportunity as we get. I guess he's just gonna settle the natural. In the meantime, he's actually been building his own natural base. Yeah, but then even got himself into a pretty good spot, I'd say. Zaylings are not the most ideal using the Romans. But with the Scorpius in the Bile Pits, he shouldn't die or anything right now, but he's certainly not going to get himself into that he can not going to be able to get himself into a position to realistically get back into the game. He's just going to lose these guys. Let's see. Gotta focus. Some stuff going on the other side of things. A little bit of complications for the next semi-finalist match. Over to Naven, he's just gonna settle for the advantage he's got and pull back to his. And meanwhile, Vermilion, he's just kind of forced to. Okay, he's got went for air tech here. Got a couple of raptors. It'll be pretty difficult for him to work his way back into the game after what happened already. But Naven has himself established a natural base. He's building static defense, so he must already know that they're okay. I can see how he scouted that. He did indeed scout the aerial nest. Okay, so Vermilion, he's going to try to get a counterattack. He has some air units, and there's one unit which Automaton currently has this attack there. Zaylings just get crushed, but... Oh, and he has the Zaylings upgrade. Too. So he's just going to push back this attack. Vermilion really doesn't have anything left at this point. How this attack not lock him any kind of position back into. Oh, another raptor now. Got one raptor left. He's probably about that headed towards the natural, but Biopit, I don't see that Raptor's gonna really do anything. Vermilion also has a couple of assailants, which he's got edging around the other side of the map. But got this great big army knocking on his front door from Decisive, and he only has these bile pits to answer for it. And I guess this is good. But I think Decisive, you just know to push through this. Yeah, he's just gonna walk past the bile pits by the look of it. Oh, no, not. But now Vermilion is forced to pull the boys, and he's losing his precious few workers he has. He's got nothing left with workers and a little bit of army. So take out his bile pit. Just not gonna be enough. So Decisive manages to tie the series back up 1-1.
Doesn't have a mob.
Let's see, I gotta kind of work out what we're gonna do with the other semifinals match. Alright, we're about to be hopping into the next game match. Is it in the end? They get tied up. We're in the next game now on pregnancy. In the top right, we have good player. And in the bottom left, we have yellow Zed. Funny, Vermilion's color keeps first to his head. Yellow. Huh. Alrighty, we got early gas out of Vermilion. Rather strange. They had to open. See how that goes. But it looks like they're both gonna do relatively normal opening of just one save. Alright. But I guess it's still possible we'll see another get done and get added. As even seems to like to get close. A little later than it had to be, but yeah, he gets this gas, but he's not harvesting from it. Got 1, 2, not 3. Must have been a mistake to have that work. Vermilion going for his scout, so gonna once again scout it. Vermilion has quite a lot of gas, so I'm rather interested to see what he did with it. I'm not sure if he did this. It's not something I generally out of the norm. Both going for about the same timing on the expansion. Likely. Nothing terribly exciting going on at the moment. Okay, Red and Avon, he's walking across the map. It's Romer here. Hopefully he check the top of the ramp before walking up. He's I guess is he gonna try to go for it? Or, oh, he loses the Romer. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh no! He's got another one on move again. Well, unfortunately, he realizes. Okay. I was rather unfortunate somewhere like that. He didn't out the top of the ramp before going up. Got one Zaidling. Perhaps just going for some fun by. He's got it running around the map. Meanwhile, Red and Avon, he's got a really big force of roamers here across the map with. He certainly has an advantage over Vermilion in numbers right now. But Vermilion does have a couple bio pits, so fine. As long as he just back before he shoots. Zaidling is finally reaching the natural, and it's just hitting the Zaidon. So, okay, there we go. Got it working on the workers instead. And now, Red and Avon, he's forced to come back to deal with this Zaidling. But he just pulls the boys off. Did lose it. Good work, at least. But not terribly disastrous. Still not very good that it happened. Vermilion currently has a Cosmos down on the way, so we could be seeing him with a at least a upgrade advantage. At the same time, Red and Avon finished with the Farian over here. Oh, he's got two. So he's going for extra big drop strats. A roamer, another roamer on either side of the map. Probably both. That one's right there. Using this roamer with the scour to scout kind of tech even has. Not sure if it's quite in range of that. Oh my god, the whole happens? Okay, he did not scout it. And at the same time, we got this massive drop. The main. And, oh, he's pulling back. Got a few workers at least. Did unfortunately have to cancel that third after the roamer canceled that. Looked like he canceled it to me. Once again, I missed this, but the name's once again dropping in the main. Did lose a roamer. Vermilion's looking like he's using quite a lot of scopeless. It could see working out quite well if Avon continues making lots of roamers. I'll be interested to see what he makes with the biomass hatchery. I'm thinking he'll be needing kind of units in order to defend this massive push which is coming across the map. Yeah, he doesn't have any static defense at all. He's only gotten protection until he's built to end this attack. And then, oh no, all these workers are getting eviscerated. Got his drop coming back, so that'll help. Oh, but one of them's not dropping their units. Split apart over here. Okay, we got a couple of spitters. We managed to kind of bring this back. Who knows? Potentially could. Well, you have to be really, really careful. You gotta pick those guys up. Oh no. No, you lost them both. Oh, even more work. That's it. Didn't even taps out. No, even takes this one. Okay. Got an update. One of our semi-finalists has to drop out, and Trumpet, although he did lose, he will be coming back to fill the seat semi-finals.
I even got this.
Alright, I'm gonna take a bracket real quick.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna have to build here. Okay, so we got Trumpet versus Bird. Cast. Oh boy, I didn't realize it, but I have been dropping frames over the cast. Boy. Kinda hope that wouldn't happen. I did some tests for the stream and I didn't do anything then, but oh well. I can do about it right now. Get this here updated. Alright, we're about ready to head into the next match. Trumpet versus Reaper. Alright, here we go. In the second finalist match, we have blue Genetron player Trumpet, bottom left. In the little hitting the bounds of the map here. Okay, the top right side of the map we have Decisive player.
No.
Got standard builds here, no cheats this time around. Both the standard openings here. Okay, now we got two Zayadens, although no gas. So that can't mean roamers. It's gotta be Zayadeng. Because exactly. Trevor, meanwhile, he's played Reaper before, so he's already scouting for the proxy. It looks like he's decided that's probably not what's happening this time. Reaper is getting a second base, so this isn't a super aggressive play attack. I guess that's why he wouldn't get the pass. He could get the pass from that.
Done it again.
Alright, Trumpet's got his natural on the way.
Trumpet and Reaper again.
Alrighty. Okay, so Reaper did finally get his gas here. And this goal can get killed off. Got a Spitfire. Apparently, ending the. We didn't see the order get cancelled. Got these links coming in here. We're doing. So currently has two Spitfires currently just parked on the worker. Shouldn't see it getting. Okay, so he's certainly safe. Okay, we see an avian nest here, so and an assembly array already. What's that? Got a fabricator. So they're both going for air. Okay, we got a second avian. That's certainly an indicator that he plans to go for a good style. Curious to see what it is making. So far we don't have an indicator as to what yes. Let's see, we see Tesla on the way. The spellcast user. And okay, so we finally see what Reaper's making. And Raptors. They worked quite well in the games so far. Let's just see how well it works. Automaton. Doesn't mean anything with this assembly rig. Okay. Raptors, they're already coming across the map. And Rabbit does not currently really have much of anything. Besides from the Tesla, although it's not really, I'm not really sure that it would be an option. They drop the Tesla charge, they kind of zone the Raptors outright. Needs to drop his charge. He's gonna lose that over there. Oh, that is massive. That Tesla's rather expensive and probably an integral part of his build. He's making an Avenger. Oh wait, he's already lost a bunch of stuff. Even more Raptors coming in now. Gotta do the max crash. It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. Really? I swear. Oh my gosh, that's only somebody noticed earlier. That's funny because I remember changing it. Because now I'm not getting this game properly. Okay, the mass repair didn't quite work out, but the Vengeance Missile did take out a Raptor in there. Reapers, he's just got a massive army. And Raptor really doesn't have an answer. He doesn't have enough answer there. Yeah. Alright, so we have to move on to the next map. I also didn't have StarCraft, so I haven't even been listed in the Twitch thing this whole time. Which sucks. Oh well, I guess it now.
What?
Oh, Joe, did you? Robert?
Oh, whoops. I got muted. Okay. In the bottom right, got Fuel, Neutron. But did I say top right? Oh, oh well. This is the top left here. We got Whoa. That was not supposed to. Oh well. These are out to a great start. Okay. Got 2 Zaydens, one out of Reaper. Trumpet's gonna scout this. He's going for normal build. It's probably gonna be similar to last time. It's not gonna be aggressive Zayden, or rather kind of a safe one. Especially seeing it, once again, he's not taking any gases. Yeah, he's gonna take a natural here. And quicker than jump it here. Double Zayden. Once again, we had a couple of Zaidlings marching across the map. So we got pretty much the same game thus far as we had last time. Wondering if it's possible it's proxy? Yeah, I was muted for a moment, but... Manufacturer down. So it doesn't look like he's gonna go. Trumpet's not going for the same last time. Looks like this time it's gonna be something more along the lines of just Spitfire's speed open. Might try and see how range on that. But Reaper is building a safety file pit, so I imagine he'll be fine. Once again, going for the double ABN build. Need to work out pretty good last time, so why not do it again? Trumpet's, he's adding on blitzers this time, so he shouldn't just be completely blindsided by the air. Oh boy. Now it's 3 avian nests this time. More than last. Again, it's Raptors. Out of Reaper here. Trumpet is currently pushing across the map. He's got several Spitfires and a few Blitzers. But with three bio pits, Trumpet's really not going to. Probably this is a mistake for Trumpet. In there like that. Possible, more than I think. You use supercharge to just try to pop one of those bio pits. Could do. We did take some damage. He's continuing to produce raptors. It's also with these blitzers on after. Blitzers, I think they'll handle Reaper's Raptors well in a straight up engage. Just the part where the harassment is. Blitzers don't do quite so much. Okay, so these Raptors can get in here and deal some damage. Oh, it's a mistake for Trumpet. Not hard. But he's not going to take any castle. He's now establishing a base, which Reaper actually is not far. Kind of looks like, I guess this is a base raptor kind of thing. Raptors are headed to the third. Looks like he's gonna at least scout to this. That is there. Headed into the natural. I was gonna use the supercharge kind of those Raptors. But he does not have enough to split. Really defend both. He's gonna be forced to pull all of his army. And that, although he does decide to pull. Reaper's already got some blitzers here. Reaper does take out a few Raptors, although he still got as many blitzers. Process. How many Raptors are we? 20. We're up to almost 20. So he's got quite the mass here. So if Trevor doesn't play this just right, he could die. Trevor is finally getting some. Got one in now as well. In the meantime, Reaper did establish a third base. Now they're not on full common footing there. And got these Raptors kind of poke in, they get hit by the blitzers. Does use the supercharge, but doesn't really amount to anything. Oh, there goes the Raptor. Wow, he has so many blitzers all over the place. But I guess against this many Raptors, it's almost necessary. It's having a blitzers and all the needed timers. Raptors won't really be able to do much. Trevor does finally have a fabricator. Well, they're both finally kind of teching up with this. Just gotten able to hit. And in the meantime, he's also been building up an army of. He doesn't have their. Putting a lot of his resources into his factories. But at this point, I feel like Trumpet's kind of got things locked down tight. Any windows of opportunity to be able to get any massive Raptors. That for maybe here in the natural. Let's take out. Headed back and here he's here and taken out the capture process. And Reaper is now finally adding assailants to the composition. Kind of realizes that something with a little bit heavier firepower in order to attack. Realistically to be able to fight massively. Although with the upgrade advantage of the assailants might not be highest performance. Well, there's a little bit of a mistake there to pull the probably an accident pull all those mercuries off the good. Since the blizzards are going to be a massive. There's now established a fourth. Also attacking the main once again. He's going to take out a couple of floating table ones. There, once again. Boy, oh my goodness, so many blitzers. That's practically his entire army. The Raptors get back into the game. I think Automaton's just gonna not care. He's gonna push across the map. And I'd say that might actually be the right call. Rather than dancing around with the Raptors all day. We'll be able to hold that for a while. But the Raptors are going to take out much. But at the same time, now we got this fight going on over here. A whole bunch of them. And the Raptors, half of it, kind of are pulling back. But these assailants are just going to get wrecked. They're all going down. Raptors are trying to reinforce, but hey, Trumpet just has an unstoppable massive blitzes. And he's got all these Raptors over here. Turning around, he's not gonna try to pick up, turn around and deal more economic damage. But Trumpet's already got a whole bunch more blitzers at home. They are just running off rather than defending. I'd say this is still gonna work out for Trumpet. And a little bit inefficient stuff attacking the egg. I didn't notice before, but Reaper does have Kraken, although I'm not sure if there are people just know how to blitz it. They're just gonna get on top of them, charge, and just tank them. And wow, just taking them out. Hits. So many blitzes. While Raptors are using out Reaper, he's lost all his production. Not sure if he's built anything. Still hasn't. Got a whole bunch of bio pits. Just now trying to the blitzers over here just gonna go to take out everything here. Wrong. Okay, well, we've only got 1-1. But Reaper has absolutely no updates whatsoever. Now he finished off main. Now he's moving on to the third. And Reaper, he's pulling away all his workers to try to come over to this base. Still being a nuisance with Raptors over here. Oh boy, and now these Raptors are gonna have to get through this great big wall of bile pit. Unless they around here, perhaps. He's just gonna go for it. He's gonna try to push a big wall of bile pits, and I think it's gonna work too. GG. Perfect. Takes for 2. Ties up the series 1-1. Alright. Alright, hopping into the next game now. Going to be the decider match. Who's gonna take the series and move on to the finals? So far we've got Million, the top side of the bracket, finals. Either Reaper or Trumpet. Okay. Good shoulder. You? Already got in bottom right at tab. Goal. Depends on player who just on the top right. Left. We have the red Zayed player. Ah, yes. Good old Proxy Zayed then. might clear to me. 1 10 at home. Oh my, they are both going to be proxy. Reaper Trumpet in a rather odd spot. It's not all the way across the map. Kind of cleared out of the way. It's funny, they're practically proxying right next to each other. Oh my. So we got 3 Theodens right here. Manufactured here. Yeah, I think it'll be rather interesting to see how this goes. I think what Trumpet wanted to do is, well, I'm really not sure what he's trying. This is really weird. Okay, so we got 3 uploader rush. A bunch of workers are being pulled. This is rather strange. I think what he's doing is I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be rather interesting. Yeah. We got several Zaidlings popping out here shortly. Oh, one of these Zaidlings caught, but it doesn't quite get off. Reaper realizes something weird going on here. Kind of pulling those guys back. Oh my. Trumpet is now heading across the map. And Reaper also has stuff on his side of the map. This is going to be rather strange. Oh yeah, I guess the question here is who's going to kill each other worse? Reaper is currently got 4 Zaidlings. Trumpet's been flying. Trumpet has 3 Spitfires and several of his own workers in the middle. Okay, that's a 4th Spitfire now, and he's gonna take this choke position here against the workers. Although there's 3 Zaidlings here. Oh my goodness. I think Reaper is gonna take this. All these workers killed over here. While Reaper... Wait, no! Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong player. I think... Trumpet still has a couple workers. And does. Trumpet also still has some spare resources left. Trumpet's definitely gonna need to pay attention to his workers. He still has the opportunity to, build his workers, while Reaper does not. He has 1 worker somewhere. Okay, right here. That's his only worker, and he has less than 50 resources. Oh, this Spitfire's gonna get caught out of position here. Go down. He does loot. Trumpet loses another worker, and I think this is gonna go for Trumpet here. He uses the Blitzer to take out that. There's a dash. Reaper's at 2 supply, Trumpet's at 8. Oh, yeah, he's got another Blitzer here too. Yep, that's him. Trumpet takes the series 2-1.
This guy moves.
Alright, so we got Trumpet versus Vermilion in the finals. Okay. Bracket drop. Alrighty. Pretty good.
Oh, my back tire.
Oh. Now we gotta down to the finals. Final is our best of 5. Yeah, I'm not sure what Vermilion's status is right now. He's not pretty requested. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got Genetron versus Zaid in the finals. Yep. Alright, we're about ready to start finals here. Alright, so yep. Already. On the left side of the map, got the yellow Zaid. Right side of the map, got the teal Genetron player. It is not bad. Trumpet was the winner of the last tournament, but we'll see if he manages to get a back-to-back. I've gotten a back-to-back for the time I've been doing these tournaments. So we'll see if he gets that first back-to-back victory. Like we got standard builds all around. Each building in their own respective bases. Also both going for Worker Scout, so find out as much. No gas yet of it, so I imagine he's a little bit more economic this round. Trumpet does indeed pick an expansion here, but for an uploader doesn't have any gas at all yet. While Vermilion's going for Romer opening. Also now getting this the worker stuck around for too long to get taken out. Now we're probably gonna see this roamer going across the map. I think he's just gonna leave it there for now, because that's a safer option. Dude. Trumpet did now finally take his gases here. Hold up. Comfort. Yeah, the safety valve picks do seem to be pretty popular overall. They're both going pretty safe opening. We keep getting the uploaders factory. Do you eventually see a problem with this though? Popping out of there. Oh boy. Make sure he went to the red. Because unfortunately, I can get far away. Got several Spitfires here. So the trumpet should be fine, although we may still be able to alpha worker too. Million's just kind of keeping an eye on things, using Scour to kind of keep an idea of what Trumpet's army size is. We've got double upgrades going on, we've got both speed and plating on the tank. Vermilion does have a castle on the tank. Vermilion does have a pretty good idea of what Trumpet's production is like right now. Anytime he's get a third base on the way. And it's splitting up these roamers to kind of on the map. Does lose that one, so he knows that the Spitfires are coming across the map. And they could potentially cancel this third. There. Yeah, it looks like Trumpet's he's gonna try to push up the main first. I'm not sure yet. Lost a couple of fires. Thinking about this third, he might have been able to play it, but already finished by now. Overall, looks like Vermilion kind of has this locked tight for now. Got enough saving. Did take out one worker. Did lose 6 fires. So not an entirely worthwhile bench. And Trumpet's going for his signature play style of mass splits. Quite a lot of them. And another thing he likes to do is pull workers. Going for some kind of all-in now. Only on 2 big people. We're going to see how this goes. Morning going to scout this. Could have seen the riggers, he might not have, but certainly could have. But in either case, it does know that he's got something coming his way. Built a couple more bile pits. Third. Kind of posing with these Daedlings, although he has quite a lot. Bailings might not be able to do enough. So yeah, I think the one being forced to stack this whole thing probably in the base. Really nowhere food. Down to all this water. And Vermilion, he just kind of has to sit back and let it happen. Have a large enough army at it. He does have a couple of spitters now, which could be very against. Let's see. Could get feared. Oh my. These spitters are getting quite a lot done. I think he's gonna barely hold. Yeah. Spitters really put in a lot of work there. Save the day. Trumpet didn't really properly prioritize his time. So now as a response, Vermilion's, he's going to take a double experience. First one, not quite going to get. The processing turn, it's going to come in here and try and see what's going on here. It's going to go past the outfit. And it's gonna run back through the battle pit. Side. Oh, wow! I just missed the fight. Wow, that processing turn is 7 just being probably good fight. Yeah, I think Vermilion did lose a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure. He still has a couple spitters, which he could maybe kind of make a comeback with. Trumpet is also aware of this other experience. He went for that, and already pops the first spitter, down goes the other one. A lot of these spitters are low health. Flame just doesn't quite have enough to take out this workers and pressure on this third here. Got more coming, so I think. Could be. So it's cancelled. Now, even though the Trumpet did go for a bit of a 2-base all-in, he is now the one with the third big Scion has done. Trumpet is finally teching up to a fabricator. You might see something other than this. I mean, pretty difficult for Vermilion to work his way back into. Hitters are pretty good. They might be able to earn him a comeback. A little label there. Got this river building the 4th base, which is nice. Okay, so Vermilion is finally getting his 3rd base established. But at the same time, Trumpet is now finally moving out again. Well, force of blitzers. These spitters may be able to bat this army, but let's see. I think Vermilion knows now. He's headed for a drop. Oh! Because that first volley did quite a lot of damage. But the blitzers are getting on top of the spitters. And they've been taken out. And diving in battle is not going to amount to much. I think Vermilion's still going to barely defend this. His lose his heavy gas value really hurts. But his drop at the same time though is rather successful. Did not notice this earlier, but Trumpet has text the Karen. He has the Hornet. It used good effect. Harassing, also actually sniping armor unit as well. Vermilion, he's got plenty of Zaylings, but he doesn't have much way of gas value. Still rather behind on the economy. Trumpet now has his 4th base established, while Vermilion's still just on his 3. The Hornets here, they could be getting something done, but we'll see. So, killing with him. Okay. Alright, we got these blitzers. They're headed kind of towards the bottom side of the map. Probably expecting this base to be. Oh no, his Hornets are getting a face full of Zayling spines. Run away. Oh, this time Vermilion's Zayling dropped half around to the bottom side of the map, and he's now picking up quite a few workers for it. Now, Trumpet, he actually has a Jupiter. He's gonna run in here. Damage. He uses Jupiter to kind of get a little bit of damage in, although I'm not sure it's super useful. Fortunately, the Hornets didn't really amount to much. Could have potentially been pretty good, although they wandered. Zaylings out. Oh, did not hit with that. The Jupiter there. Oh, he barely misses the carry on that. Overall, I'm actually kind of liking Vermilion's position at the moment. Army better suited to playing Trumpets than his. I'm just gonna be pretty careful around these spinners. It doesn't quite right. Huge amount of units to flash. Now I can see that Trumpet's kind of trying to figure out how to gauge this army. Kind of pretty splitting, but he's gonna have to position a different angle. Could see him getting a fairly good concave here. He puts his units across the top and bottom part of this area here. Careful with this series. So far for upgrades, actually got Vermilion, he's ahead in the upgrades. We've got armor weapon, while Trumpet's just got 2-1. Worker sees this army over here, so Trumpet's gonna live. Army didn't know how to defend this. Just gonna have to make the best of his engagement. Considers they do quite a lot of splash. He has to be really careful how he engages the army. It's a bit awkward for him with that processing core kind of almost in the way. He really has to find a better angle. You just see in a YOLO and you get on top of these spitters, and fortunately Vermilion ran out of units to cover for them. He does manage to get on top and just clear out all the spitters. He does manage to. Vermilion's now taking out these rocks. So Trumpet hasn't quite taken the base yet. So they're both on actually not quite equal footing, but they do both at least have 4 bases. Unfortunately, Vermilion has several idle, which is especially bad because he has less work total trumpet as well. Trumpet's going to try to engage here, but I feel like it's a really bad idea going out of that. Vermilion's got enough kind of okay. Vermilion's got several enabling run-bys at the moment. He's got a drop here, he's got 4 here, several there. So, doing pretty good with these multi-prong attacks. Listen, he's running right past. He's gonna catch these enablings here. He also, at the same time, Trumpet does have some fires. Taking out some of his work there. So, oh my, this is what's going on here. Trumpet's going to carry this here. They just controlling workers the whole darn time. And now they're practically equal on workers. Going here, you've got another drop on the way. But he's just continuing to math blitzing. Not really building anything that could really more suitably counter this. He is adding more Spitfires into it, which I probably a good thing. Oh, the train goes down, and I'm getting an awkward position here. He's getting caught attacking the rocks. He's not responding. This land base looks like it's literally lost the army. At the same time, he's losing a bunch of awesome workers over here. He had to pull his workers away from the port. Oh, but at the same time though, he's got this run by, he's out the port, Vermilion. So everything so far seems to be pretty much blow for blow. And now Vermilion actually now has the supply lead. That is surprising considering the different stages it's gone through. I bet he's not gonna get an early scout on this attack this time, so I think he is going to need some space as well. That's the pull the workers. You have to come back with a big army. Oh, and he gets hit by a stabbing bile. And that's it. That's the first game in our best of 5.
Oh, did you hear Robert?
Alrighty, we're loaded in the next game with Vermilion up 1 is Mosaic player. And the other side of the map have now red Jen and John player. And we see a gas first in Vermilion. Don't see any gas from Trumpet this far, so looks pretty similar to the last game. Trumpet. Let's go for Worker Scout. It's probably near base here. Everything's standard so far. Roamer coming from Million. And although there's still no gas up it. Let me get that. Oh. It's now finally taking it. Like it's 8th. So yes, that's what he's. Guess it's understandable. Right, the early third base. Not usually taking it. But as fast as the third player takes third base. I guess we'll see how well that goes. So like with 4 Spitfires, you're fine. It's 2. This is as long as Vermilion doesn't scout the thing. Yep, Trumpet. Put himself into it. Everyone's using Scour to kind of check out what Trumpet's got. You see, he has a fair number of Spitfires. Now at this point, Trumpet's working up to clears for manufacture, maximize its protection. He's now starting his Spitfires. On the other side of the map, Coin's just been checking out. I bet he's got his Featherless tank. Roamers are continuing to scour the Scion tech. Does see that there's this double outputting. It looks like he is once again going to do this. He's going for his risk speed. Timing attack by the look. Got the Scorpion speed. He's got the Corpolisks on the way. And with the amount of armor that Spitfires might be face of a big Corpolisk attack. Looks like these Spitfires are maybe not quite. I don't have their speed yet. Maybe based on. So it does maybe look like Trumpet's going for his own time. Before either of those. Oh, this is rather awkward happening here. We got a couple of Blitzers, a couple of Roamers. While Trumpet's got his Spitfires over here. Their speed's gonna be finishing up momentarily. Oh boy, this is gonna be carnage if you don't get out of it quick. Just fortunately managed to pull the workers out before it's way too. Still not ideal timing. Spokelists are just gonna run in and wreak havoc. I don't see that there's anything Trumpet can do to defend this. Meanwhile, though, he's got his Spitfires on the other side of the map. This is looking pretty rough for Trumpet. He's gonna try to rush past. He accidentally attacks the destructible rocks there, and also gets runs into the face of the Corpolisk. So this is looking pretty dire for Trumpet. Using all his workers, his army is not well suited. Really take a straight up engagement with these Corpolisks. His 1-1 is about to finish, but it's a little too late.
Hey, you got a second.
Trumpet, he's trying to make something work with these Spitfires, which do outrun these Corpolisks, only if they don't get hit. Let's put that on there. He's kind of awkward for him. Micro his heart out. He's gonna be able to finish off a couple Spitfires to the left. There's a whole other wave coming his way. Okay. Round 2. He's continuing to cut his micro these Spitfires to make this defense work, but he's losing more workers, and there's still quite a lot of Corpolisks left, and I feel like they're just killed a base down. Trumpet's gonna try to save it, but it's too late. Base goes down, and there's still all these Corpolisks left. Still to take care of. But on the other side of the map, Vermilion has 2 bases, so this is good on the way. But one thing which is rather odd though is Trumpet does have that base on the other side. Little third base. Vermilion actually has no idea it exists. So Vermilion is definitely going to overestimate, although he's still ahead, I think, but he probably thinks he's far more ahead than he actually. Yep, here comes round 3. So many Corpolisks. It's just gonna be too much. The Corpolisks, they're just gonna roll through this. They've got so much durability, they can kind of base tank all this. Now that Trumpet's set to direction down, it's going to make things a whole lot harder. I think he's going to defend this wave. Probably. But the question still is going to defend against the next one. Especially after losing his protection. At least half of it anyways. Vermilion is probably pretty confused by now. Considering he still has no idea this base for. Point though, it doesn't really matter. Vermilion has his own third base, and now he's the fourth too. Looks like Vermilion's switching things up a bit. Got Honey and Menlands. Probably had a lot of gas after all those hopeless. Also mixing in violence, getting their battle frenzy up. I feel like Vermilion's pretty set. Finally got its fourth base into it, and he is actually going to finally scout this base, and they're gonna realize it's quite some time. Especially since these mineral fields are actually almost out. Takes out several workers there. Now they're both moving out, but Vermilion's army is so much bigger. And Trump is actually even trying to get another base. Vermilion's just past that probably. I think Trevor realizes that Vermilion's attacking it. Pulling the workers, trying to pull into safety, but they've all been slowed. And they just get absolutely destroyed. Trumpets a bit out of it. Not having on one side and the other, and Vermilion takes. It is now 2-0 in favor of Vermilion, but since best of 5 still has an opportunity to turn things around. Alrighty, we're in game 3. Now a match point. Currently up 2-0. We have fellow Zaid player. Other side of the map of the red Genetron. It's got a long road ahead of him. Hopes to possibly bring this back after the first sweep. Hopes down 2-0, best of 5. It's a pretty rough position. But it looks like he's confident in his build order. It looks like he's going for the same thing again. Gas, manufacture. Vermilion is this time also opting to go for gasless build. So probably economic openings on both sides. Both going for relatively mirrored.
Robert, Tom's okay with it. You
not?
should just butt out.
I mean, it's a little bit of work. Since that one already got hurt a bit, have a bit of advantage. But since this is a gas, there's got Zaylings, right? Onwards, like, oh. Zayling's gonna come over here and take out this one. Harassing line a little bit. Once again, Trumpet's going for double outfitting. This is pretty early for double outfitting state. And usually, my experience, just need double upgrade being done at this kind of time. Both their naturals are in now. Vermilion putting down a safety biopic. Also sending these savings across the map. Spitfires. Don't imagine he'll get any damage out of it. Yeah, we are indeed seeing a early 1-1 timing. And there's also higher speed on the way. Possible Trumpet's going for some. It's currently sending Zaylings either side of base. And see if he's got any sneaky thirds. Went across the map to get Alpha down. He does. I guess he does see exactly how many Zaylings Vermilion had. Yeah, Vermilion's just putting these Zaylings out here. Don't want any surprises. This time we're Vermilion's also going for the and weirder for Decisive because their upgrades are a bit more costly at price. Vermilion's getting a Azulus again, so I imagine it's kind of Zayed and unit timing. He's also adding a biomass hatchery as well. Trumpet's Spitfire speed is completed, so he's kind of running around trying to see the done. But really, here to go further in, he'd be in a bit of a pit in the Zayling's bile pit. Vermilion's actually adding 2 more bile pits. He certainly does not want any fires. Trumpet has a couple processing drones which he's scouting with. Probably trying to take a third. giving him trouble. Spitfires are also giving Vermilion trouble. So they're actually going to cancel up the base. Okay, Vermilion, he's got this fairing over here, but I think the Spitfires are going to see it. Pay attention. To see that. Imagine if I'll have paired. Up to Fabricator. Even though you saw that, and I'd imagine he doesn't have anything in his mate. Oh, we do see these fires heading through the wall of Wild Pit, getting some worker damage. Gonna run into another Spitfire.
Guys.
There's a lot of Zaylings over here coming to the base. Might get cancelled, killed actually. And these Spitfires do finally get down. I think, okay, Vermilion, he turned around, he's not going to try to process spice or killing some people. He's not going to off. This thing is processing the attack. Oh boy, missed it, but the Scott did end up coming to his base finally, and it does look like it dealt quite a lot of damage. He needs to repair this processing port, otherwise it's not gonna... there we go. We're all, Trumpet's economy is a bit out of whack right now, but in a moment, rises. And Trumpet's sending out these processing drones for scouting. Might see him run into this army, but fast. Oh, that sniped. One of the processing drones gets sniped. Actually trying to get the other one, but quite close. Trumpet, has he scouted that base? Almost did, but okay, he did scout it earlier. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Drummond's trying to keep a good idea of what Vermilion is up to. And Vermilion's constantly sending out these little Zablings, trying to figure out exactly the Trumpet is doing well. It's like Trumpet's thinking about taking it. Vermilion actually doesn't have a whole that many.
I'm whining some.
Terribly exciting going on, although Trumpet, I think, does currently have a bit on the advantage. He's finally starting his base. He does also actually have quite a sizable army. So, probably me. Yeah.
Snipe.
Hume's dying. It has improved on average, but I did just have a bit of a bite trait. Scion gets his 4th base cancelled. Again. I don't know. Oh, that was probably the first one. He's also got a run by over here. Got some glitches. Pop. File pit. And he's once again running around on the other side with the other glitch. Pick out a couple of these later things. Okay, we have an interesting tech choice here. The Scion is getting exterminated. Now normally those are only used against, generally most useful against light per unit. Small, like meters, athletes. It's interesting to see if they're actually somehow useful. Okay, unfortunately Vermilion is forced to pull away. Uses the incendiary infusion ability on that blitzer there. It does deal a bit of damage. Though not massive. His blitzers ran past and they're pulling the natural here. Oh, he just sniped both of their indicators. Did kill a number of workers, I don't know how many. But Vermilion's on his dire streak. I think what he's doing here is he's pulling the boys. And unfortunately his workers are too far ahead and over half of them died before he's doing anything at all to really actually support Vermilion's main army. So Vermilion taps out, up it, keeping the dream alive. Going up 2-1. Or 1-2, rather. But by the way, 1-2. Well, maybe there's someone else, but I'm not chatting, so. Alright. Yeah.
Part of the Come on, Ben. He's doing it. He's winning so far.
Perfect. Alrighty, we're on to game 4. Trumpet managed to survive. Got the yellow, good player. Oh, sorry. And on the bottom right map, we have once again Team Genetron. Can he dream alive? That is the question. Can he bring it to the Deciders? Like we got the same build from Trumpet once again. Once again, we got gasless million, so these are looking pretty similar to last game. Oh no, okay, no. Let's take it down. Both players probably normal timed. Go. So they're both doing early, typical expansion timings. We got Roamer. Trumpet's only taking one gas this time. Normally, the other times he delayed his gas, he would later is now. Not exactly the same as last game. There's it. That one around. I haven't really actually seen. Roamer here is poking and prodding. He might actually get a worker or two here. Oh, not quite. He does get out alive. Oh, looks like I forgot to put his rally on there. Correct, dude. As is typical of Vermilion, he is sitting in a safe file pit. Also getting castles. Poking around with these roamers here, scour. Try and get a good idea of what exactly Trump is. He's got CF loads on this manufacturer. Oh boy, he is. Oh my god. Lost 2 even. But he did get a bit of information. So I think he'll probably be able to tell that manufacturer checked out those. Other people here at the front.
On burgers, leap.
He's good defensively, although it does kind of harm the production rate. Since feeding pools, they boost the production by production slightly. That looks like Trumpet's doing the speed timing here. The fire speed is almost finished. Still leaving some at his base defensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he can pull the boys. He's got a whole bunch more cards as well. I think Vermilion kind of has an inkling. Got 2 bile pits here. This is quite a lot of stuff Trumpet's got here. Got lots of workers. He's got lots of spitfires. He may be able to just roll over this. Oh, I think he wants to come around an angle. This is kind of gonna show his hand a little bit. Damage it. Yeah, no, Trumpet's gonna rush in here. And the Bile Pits are getting some good work done, and the Spitfires are too. But there's just too many Spitfires. So many of them. The mules are preparing, and Spitfires just rush into the main, and they're gonna have to lose production. Even head into the main worker line. There's just carnage in here. Vermilion's pulled all the boys. He's trying to push this off, but he's not gonna do it without massive losses. Hopefully are doing okay, but there's not enough of them, so they go down. Trumpet did lose all the workers, which he sent along with this, but he still has far more workers. Oh wait, though. Hopeless, they're just, they don't, oh, they do actually have their speed upgrade. While they are doing as well as they are. But now, Ryan's just hemorrhaging everything at this point. Had to sacrifice all his workers in order to defend this. So even though he's kind of survived, he's done it with massive, massive losses that I'm not sure he can recover from. It looks like he's going to try to do a counter-attack. But it's a little bit uncoordinated across the map. Trumpet's actually looking to these spots. Can't imagine. But for him, since his primary is kind of Scorpius for the lead, but doesn't make it too the other way. Yeah, Trumpet's 43 workers to the 19 million. Can't imagine that Vermilion's going to go the round, but love to be surprised. Got 20 of Forklisks, but Trumpet's next switched over to Blitzers, and won't quite as well against them. They do okay against Spitfires, but Blitzers are a whole nother story. He does have a spitter, but he's only got one, and I don't think he'll have a stranger. Plus, he's got to be careful with his spitter. He might actually use his focus from the lane. So be really careful. But it does look like maybe he can push Trumpet's aggression off.
Oh, alright, we're like attacking the bombers. Or
Trumpet, I think it definitely was a good idea for him. Engage at a different angle. He immediately pops one of his spitters and gets the next one too. The only thing Brilliant has left is Hopeless. Maybe enough to counter this attack. Yeah, Trumpet doesn't have enough blitzers yet to really be able to do anything here. Kind of stringing them in. Trumpet's just kind of hitting his face against the wall here. He's using quite a lot of it. In the meantime, though, he is getting his third base, while Vermilion is still just
two guns
with it massively inferior work now. So things are still good for Trumpet, but
that's four.
he does kind of need to back off and rethink his approach. Finishing off. Well, he's also expanding his production.
Got a heavy fighter amongst their bombers. I can't hit them.
Now that his third base is complete, I think eventually just swarm Million, an overpowering number. I don't know, spitters are pretty good against them, provided they get the right engagement.
Our bombers are.
But we may still see things down, however unlikely. Trumpet's posturing to a bit of a fire for us here. Gotta be careful though. Fires. so Zabling's here, we're gonna do a harassment net with
Not where the pizza they're going.
blitzers. It's not too quick. Processing drone goes down.
Ah, better not let
You
her
did get a scout off. Oh, what happened here? This unintentional. Vermilion's production is out of this building is stuck. I hope it isn't terribly long before he realizes that.
Alright, somebody. Placard.
Alrighty, Trumpet is finally heading across the map to finish this game off. Got so many glitches. Oh, and that was not a cancel. So,
And not hit.
Trumpet seems a little scared. He's running around the side. Sure, good.
Only got like a couple guns.
Guess maybe he's just trying to go around. I don't know.
Better and close.
Good one there. Oh, he probably got hit. Now he's slid. He won't be able to get away. Oh, looks like this focus actually. Oh, we get another one too.
A couple more.
I guess unless, I guess Trumpet did.
Got 5. 6.
Focus cast.
Alright,
Harass.
everybody turn
Pretty,
around. Everything.
good. Back to him. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 kills. Oh my goodness. What is cool? It's pretty weird, but it kind of looks a little bit like Vermilion's making it back. But at the same time, Trumpet still just has far more stuff. I was able to get in there close. Wow. Does barely cancel
I got scared of Mara, though.
play one of them. So he's got these Spitfires, or he's also got his blitzers, natural. And oh my goodness, that's gotta be what? Probably at least 30 blitzers here. He's just picking out the natural. He's already picked out a lot of stuff in the third. The natural's going down. Third could be as well. Although these spitters are doing good against the blitzers. Although now that they don't have any cover, it's possible that yeah, these blitzers are gonna go down. But there's still these blitzers at the net. Just aim now. They're taking out production here. That's it. GG. Alien taps out. Game now goes to 2-2. So we're on match point. Trumpet. Team remains alive.
I don't believe this Jay. That's not pretty.
We're on to the last map. Alright, you guys ready?
I'm on my tail, Joe. Heavy fighter. Oh yeah, I'm way outmaneuvered.
Alright, we're loading into the last map now.
Get the flag to have their scores out. Flag.
Have you ever met
Not that's favorite. Yeah, that thing is.
Alrighty. Are loaded into the last map.
Oh crap! Our bombers.
Top side of the map. Got the yellow and bringing it back
Alright, head up on
to match point.
Oh, crap.
The Decisiv's match from that point.
Hi.
Got Steel, Automaton,
Oh, yeah.
Trumpet. They're both going for an early gas this time, so you might be looking at some extra aggressive.
I'm not.
Might be looking at some extra aggressive builds.
Ah, I see some crap that I'm going for you. Okay, just hit him. Oh, dead. Up.
Aside from that, nothing crazy.
I put him on fire with.
This scavenger alpha. Out. Trumpets. It's actually kind of early. Guess you just didn't want any surprises this time around. Yeah, Trumpet's going for double uploader and probably a third uploader in a moment. So this is a pretty aggressive opening here.
We're about to be in trouble, Jim.
I'm not sure if Vermilion actually properly scouted that. No, he did not.
I'm on one. Here to help me out.
He didn't even scout the other gas.
Oh man,
He just kind of came in there and didn't scout anything. So it's quite an error on his part. So he has no idea that there's uploaded. No idea what that is. Yeah. Not actually a super good start for me. Right? He didn't scout quite right. Well, he is coming back in. He may get chance.
Oh, there's.
But he does that time. So,
Yeah, I thought
he pulling back Homer there. I'm not sure what this worked. Actually, so we got an apian nest, and it's possible he's gonna do a proxy with this one. Overall, they're both actually doing pretty aggressive. Getting the fire speed, and he's already got 5, 6 fires. But with this double avian, I can't imagine that he died of this. Kind of
His
feeding
enemy's going
pool
for that bomber
there,
group that has no.
potential could potentially also some protection there, but possible it's a healing spot for the out of here. So he's making raptors. Raptors do seem to be more popular generally. Got a couple of roamers moving out a little bit.
Okay.
We also see one of Trumpet's rivers out here. Doing with that. possible. I don't know. I'm not like can't really say for sure what he's playing. He does just have just a bunch of units over. It's kind of massing up. Probably waiting on his fire speed for executing attack. So we've already got 6 raptors for million. We're on the way. Fires are moving out. They could potentially get a lot of damage done. But that's if the raptors are already on the other side of the map. And if they don't run into the Spitfires. So the Spitfires are just going to run right past the raptor. And Trumpet has enough blitzers here to realistically defend. So we could actually see a lot of damage coming from Trumpet. But not a whole lot. Being that Trumpet doesn't have multiple bases to try to defend, he can just kind of sit those Trumpet, sit the blitzers center line and don't have to move them. Yeah, this is big. Trumpet's gonna cancel natural. And he has a couple raptors, and I think he's pulling back the other ones too. We'll feel to get a lot of economic damage. Yeah, the rest of the raptors come home, but Trumpet's already killed several workers. Massive. 17-5. On top of all this, Trumpet is Figadoo. Wasn't sure. And meanwhile, Trumpet, he just doing his thing, massing blitzers. These raptors aren't gonna touch this. Especially now that they both upgrade. Blitzers are
Fire. I just killed Island. Back.
The raptors are moving along here. Far enough to count this out though. So now Trumpet, probably to alleviate some suspicions, he's trying to get those here.
Well,
Yeah, it counts as that base. Raptors, they're just gonna hang around and be in. Go for. Let's get the worker, but not the big. Oh no. That worker might just. Oh my goodness. I think he had the. Oh no. Oh no, this is tragic. He just revealed the fact that he has this. Pretty bad for Trumpet. You have to pull all his blitzers over there. Hopefully, you'll be able to. That time, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, yeah, I figured this is. Just need to pull the boys. Gonna go all in. I think that's the one. Because Raptors are not the best strikers. Mine doesn't have much to answer for ground attack. Raptors would not be able to win. Yeah, here we go. The Biofits are just one of the Biofits barely goes timing it. No, he's skipping right past that. Going straight for the main. He's gonna take it down. One stand in there. You have to. Here come the Raptors. I'm not sure there's enough though. Got 12 Raptors against 17 Blitzers. A lot of workers. I'm not sure this is a possible defense for him. I think this is it. He's pulling the boys. And then here come the Raptors. He's going to hold everything. Going to defend this, but it's not going to break something. Blitzers hold strong. They're taking down the Raptors. That's Trumpet brings it back. Reverse sweep. Oh crap. Oh, never mind. I really do hope that I remembered over the overlay. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Everything's fine.
Like that little.
And that's it. Trumpet takes the tourney. 3-2 in the finals. That was the most. That tournament actually had a lot of not sweet series, which is unusual tournaments. Normally it's like all, let alone reverse sweeps. Yep, Trumpet is the back-to-back winner of custom race tournaments. Vermilion gave him a run for his money though, especially in those first. Yep, congratulations to Trumpet, James, everybody who played, and that'll be all. Stop the stream right here. Fun. Tournament did quite well, I think.